Afternoon, everyone. Good morning or good evening, wherever you're watching this from. Check sound, check. Right, let's do it again. Check sound. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you're watching this from. Greetings and peace to all of you from an Indonesian villager. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. My name is Deni. Again, this is Deni the villager. Um, Today I have a question, while I'm cooking here. I have a question to all of you. Okay, happiness or peace? Which one should we seek? Modern life, teaches us to pursue happiness. Hello, alaikum salam, Captain. Peace be with you too. Welcome. You're the first one today. So yeah, so tell me, guys, what you think, okay? And also, as a kind reminder, I'm not a scholar here, guys. Okay, I'm not a scholar, and I'm just an Indonesian villager, um, curious, and, of what you guys listen to you guys' views on this matter. All right, I'm gonna wash the vegetables first, okay, guys? Let's see. right, let's see, guys. I forgot to change the chat, guys. Hmm. Still making breakfast? No, it's lunchtime. Okay, here, Captain. Hello, Pavit. Welcome. Oh, you mean you're still making breakfast, Captain? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that you asked me a question. Okay. Bismillah. Oh, you just woke up now. Sorry, Captain. I didn't see your message earlier. There you go. Okay, let me read. Oh, no new. Okay, no comments yet. Okay. All right. Oh, nobody's here. Oh, thank you for the like button, guys. Appreciate that. What you're making, cooking today? Well, Mayang, I'm cooking this one here. This vegetable here. I forgot what it's called, you know. So basically, this one here. It looks like cucumber, but it's not cucumber, you know. This is nice vegetable, guys. You just boil it. That's it. You just boil it. No need for complicated ingredients. Tastes nice as it is. Let's see. We call this vegetable bo in your native language. Oh, okay. Let's see. Boil. Okay, bo. Okay, so that's bo. Let's see. Yeah. This you can cook this in different ways, you know, but I enjoy having this as it is, you know. It's like white melon. Just boil it in water and that's it. I'm going to will I eat it with fish? Well, you can eat this with fish, with chicken, fried chicken, lamb, mutton. You know, yeah, any kind of protein, egg. Speaking of eggs, I also need to fry eggs, guys. Eggs. We need eggs. Right. So this is the. Okay, I'm gonna make omelette with this. Okay? See, omelette with this. And of course with this, Indonesian omelette. Must use this. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I'm gonna ask question, okay? And can add this one. See this one, okay? There. It's almost boiling. Thank you for the like, guys. And today's menu is, besides this vegetables and eggs, okay, and I'm gonna have another chicken gizzards, guys, teriyaki sauce. Don't forget to add chilies. Children, unless I ask you to wash the washing. All right, guys. So, how's everybody doing so far? Tell me, everyone. So, what did you do today? Where did you go? What did you do? Things like that. What is your plan for today? What will you eat? Where will you go? Who will you see? Having a date tonight. Yay, Captain. Good. I will, yeah, my plan today, well, nothing much, Captain. I will teach my online classes this afternoon. And what else? And send CVs and prepare, and check the marketplace and prepare to fly to Taiwan. So I'll have to postpone the plan. Indonesian plan has to be postponed. Stay on, go on a date with my lady. My lady will have a date on. Normally it's weekends, Date with my lady during weekend, Captain. Now the good part is, right, the mall is just right next to our place. It's a walking distance, so I don't need to drive, for a date. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that convenience. The mall is right there in front of our building. But only 200 meters away, walking distance. Yes. Yes, Captain. But you know what, Captain? We can only do this right many years after the babies. Once you have the babies, it's difficult. You go everywhere with the babies. That's me and my wife. And so this is actually the first year that we comfortably going out with my lady. Feeling like, okay, the kids are big enough to stay at home. You too, right? Yeah. Because you don't when you have little babies, when you go out, I don't know about other people, but I don't feel I don't feel peace. Like I'm thinking about the babies all constantly. But once the children are big, big enough, they can cook themselves, and then yes, and then like my wife and I can go like, yeah, okay, we have some tea together, have coffee, it doesn't have to be expensive, just have tea together and then talk about nonsense, talk about the old days. Hey, remember we used to do this, before the babies? We used to do that before the baby, we used to go this, yeah. You the sounds good. Yeah. Well, I tried to Captain. I tried to what's the word? Keep my wife happy. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Life is full of sacrifice and what's the word? And what it was sacrifice and effort. Yeah? Yes. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what they said, right? Happy wife, happy house. That's important. Happy wife, happy house, guys. Uh, when I was still a bachelor, right? When I was still a bachelor, some men, said, "Hey, you have to be the man in the house. You have to be the leader of the house." It's like, yeah, yeah. And there's something missing in that story. Like, yeah, you have to be the leader in the house, but what does the leader mean? Well, leader, like, this is what they don't tell us, men, the young men. And I wish I could share this with all the young men out there. Leader of the house, it means that you have to listen to your what do you call it? Forgot the English words. You have to listen to your people. If you're the leader, right? You have to listen to your people. Don't just tell the people what to do. This is not the. You have to listen to your people. You have to. Your feeling is irrelevant. Your people's feeling is important. Now they don't tell you that. Well, they didn't tell me that. I found it the hard way. uh, and then. Exactly, Captain. Women like leaders who can guide without being tyrannical. Because especially modern women. Captain. Modern women, modern girls. Modern girls don't take nonsense. Especially if your partner is highly educated. They don't. You have to show them. By examples. He won't show them by examples, and then they will do. Once you consistently show them the examples, and they will do whatever you need. Like without you asking them. That's the good part. Yes, great. Exactly, Captain. You can guide her, Now, guiding her doesn't mean telling her what to do every single thing. Hey, you have to wear this and you don't walk like that, Doesn't work that way. Like my African brother said, no, Yes, exactly, Captain. Yeah. Yeah, make her feel safe, secure for future. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's like I told my young brothers, listen, because he's not married yet. So my young brother said, listen, if you want your wife, future wife, to talk to you in a nice way, you talk to her in a nice way. You don't have to tell her, hey, you have to talk to me in a nice way. Don't do that. Don't need to do that. Just talk to her in a nice way. She will talk to you in a nice way. Trust me. And then if you want her to, serve you, do, in the house, do this and do, you try to serve her, show her how to do it, show her. It's better, especially with modern women. Yeah, Captain said, love how perfect in giving advice, but horrible following your advice. Yeah, that's a Captain superpower, Most women misunderstand the men that will sleep with them and men who will commit. They will buy a dog and die alone. Oh, J Powers. I don't know. My dad, when he was still alive, he gave me this advice, So Deni, once I just got married at the time, so my father said, look, you want your wife to cook you, your favorite food, right? Now, cook for her your favorite food. Cook in the kitchen and show her your favorite food. So you don't need to tell her, this is my favorite food and cook for me, this way. Just cook it in the kitchen. Cook your favorite food in the kitchen. Because my dad used to cook, my uncle used to cook. So and then so I did that, I followed my dad's advice. I never told my wife, like, I like this kind of food, She figured out herself, my husband likes this kind of food, So, and then voila, she cooked, without me telling her like what to do, what to cook. And she said, I know you like this one. I know you like that one, And then so it was a good advice. Yeah. And I do this, in front of my children too. Now I cook, and then my children knows that I cook. Their mother cooks, So when we both are working, sometimes we just have to cook together, in the kitchen. But right now, because I'm at home, so I'll just do the cooking myself. And you know what? Indonesian food. You cannot go wrong with Indonesian food. All you need to do is just reduce the chili and everybody can eat it. Because it's delicious. Just reduce the chili. But I've trained my children to eat spicy food now, so my children can also have spicy food now. J Power said, my dad said, marry ugly woman to be happy. Now my ugly wife act like attractive woman with better option. Then she buy dog and die alone. Oh no, J Power, that's a horrible thing to say about your wife. Okay, don't say your wife is ugly. Okay, just say that. Okay, I don't know how to give a comeback to that. Okay. Let me process that first, okay? J Powers and my mom. Now, my mom gave me a very good advice. Deni, wives depends on husbands, So if the husband shows the wife, leads the way, right? What's the word? I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the right word here. Wives depends on husbands, in terms of behavior. Okay. Once what in other words, don't mess up. As a husband, don't mess up. Okay. What is she trying to say here? Don't mess up. Yeah, I think that's what she was trying to say. So I think my dad was giving me more detail, in terms of advice. But my mom is giving more clues. Mickey says happiness, happiness, like the Beatles songs. Welcome, Mickey. Do 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 do. I'm sharing with you my experience, guys. Okay, happiness, the greater thing that I possesses. Ah, Mickey. Okay. You know what? Marriage problem usually started when the wife gets pregnant. That's the key. That's normally the starting point. When the wife gets pregnant. You know why? Because we men, nobody told us this. Especially when we were still young. No one told us, right, that our wife, right, behavior will change when they start to get pregnant, and they become, unstable, emotionally. They need the marriage counselor. Yeah, I turned into marriage counselor mode, Mickey. No, I'm not a marriage counselor, guys. Okay, sorry if I come across as a counselor, guys. I'm just sharing with the young men here. Okay, if you young men out there, this is a very valuable lesson, because no one told me this, and I wish people told me this before. And Captain said, only the lonely. Do 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 do. Only the lonely. Happy wife, happy life. Exactly, Mickey. Exactly. Happy wife, happy house. And mhm. When I attended one of my friend's wedding, so the the man, what do you call it? The man, the groom, right? The man. You call the groom, right? The woman is the bride, right? So the groom said, yeah, I marry her, and then and I told her that this is me, this is who I am. Okay, you have to accept me for who I am. So I say, well, good luck with that kind of view, with the marriage, because me in the marriage will not exist anymore. The word I and the word me, it's only us and we. There's no I anymore, but I didn't tell that because he was very confident. Yeah, okay. She has to accept me for who I am. This is me. Okay. And then J Power said, "Men civilize the world too much that women believe they fond need one man. Actually they trade one man for multiple men. They need men." And CM Custom said, "Love is blind. That's why you can see our Creator, but you can see His love all around." Oh, I see. Okay. If love is blind, there's a song that I forgot the lyrics. You must work at a marriage. Ah, Mickey, exactly. I forgot the boiling water, guys. I got distracted by this talk. Hey. Hey. This way. Hey. Safe. Some of the water has evaporated. I need to add more water. This is what happened if you live stream from the kitchen. Distraction, distraction, distractions. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see. Can you read? Oh, you know what, guys? I'm gonna change the font size here. I'm struggling to see your comments. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, now. Hello, washing machine. Yes, my washing machine. You know. Sir Williams, indeed, bow down, hurry up. What is going on? We're going in the kitchen. Yes. Men already work outside in the world fighting the demons. They should come home to peace and help make the castle strong. Exactly, J Powers. Strong castle. Yeah, exactly, Captain. Strong. Has to be strong castle. That's why men, yeah, when they said men has to lead. That's what it means, you know. Lead by examples, you know. Men have to listen to the people of the house. Yes, what is your problem? Yes, what is your problem? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. And then what's your problem? Yes, and then your wife's gonna tell her her problem. Blah 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 blah. And then you said, yeah. Oh, I see. What? Yeah, that's the script, guys. Okay, I'm just sharing with you the script. Said, what? Really? Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's not good. Just remember the script. What? Oh, really? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you will end up hating somebody named, someone named Karen, you know, that you don't even know and you haven't even met. Suddenly you dislike this person named Karen. Yep. Can you react to those? Can you react to those one? What? User, this is your last warning. Okay, only warning. Okay, this is a family-friendly channel, user. Okay. Don't talk about that. Okay, there's no such thing as freedom of speech on YouTube, user. Especially in this live stream. Yeah. This live stream is North Korea of YouTube. You know. I'm gonna show you guys the omelette, guys. See this one here? Spring onion and chili. Okay. I'm gonna delete these users, okay? Because Just gonna report the user and let's see. Commerce spam, pornography, sexually explicit material, child abuse, hate speech, graphic violence, promote terrorism. Oh, okay, I think I know this one. I love YouTube. Exactly, Mickey. Must respect supreme leader. Washing machine. All right, I'm going to thumb out the permanent ban. You can only report if they actually break YouTube guidelines. Oh, okay. We are family now because there's a lot of people here. There's 5 people, so we're gonna put a lot of eggs here. Eggs again. Thank you guys for the thumb up. Okay, 6 thumbs up here. I'm surprised. Amor, amor, amor. Yeah. Oh. Now, where is the fork, children? Cannot find the fork? Somebody ate the fork. I have a chicken farm close by. I think they would have loved doing business with it. Yes, Captain. That's what that's. That's what my mom would used to say. She's looking for a spoon. I can't find a spoon. Where's the spoon? Did somebody eat the spoon in this house? Now, where was I? Yes, we were talking about marriage life. This is middle-aged men talk, right? Marriage life. The thing is, what happened to women's body, when they get pregnant, See, when I was young, at least in my opinion, that we men are not we're not educated enough, in this topic, Um, see, when the wife gets pregnant, right? The fetus, the baby, is starting to suck the nutrition from the with the mother's body, and the thing is, the mother is losing her appetite because something in her belly, and she's losing appetite, and then the baby needs nutrition 24 hours. So what happened? The baby is starting to suck nutrition from the mother's bone. See, I didn't know this, And then, if the mother doesn't consume nutritious food, right? So what happened? The baby doesn't care, they will suck from the bone. If the mother doesn't consume nutritious food, what happens? The baby will start sucking nutrition from the mother's brain. Now this is the problem. Now this is the problem starts. When the problem starts, and when the baby starts to suck nutrition from the mother's brain, the mother's emotion becomes unstable. Depression, signs of depression start. And the mother start to be super sensitive. Super sensitive. They cry, they get angry easily. They moody. And then most men don't know this. Most men don't know this one. So they think their wife's being funny, like this wife is my wife is not the same anymore, she becomes a terrible person, and then the women also don't know like what's going on in their body, so they just eat, some women just eat whatever food in front of them, without looking at the nutrition, on so now the baby is sucking nutrition from her body, and then she just eat whatever it is, as long as there's food, like junk food and things like that, and now she becomes moody, she becomes a terrible person, because the baby is sucking nutrition from her brain. And then the husband, right? Husband's working, and then they tired, they get home, and they see a grumpy wife, and then that's the problem, and they start to see other women, other women is more attractive, that's where the problem starts, um, and then the wife, right? Exactly, grumpy wife, grumpy life. Exactly, Mickey. And then, because the husband don't know, that they need to make sure that the wife has to eat nutritious food every single day during pregnancy, uh, because they don't eat a lot, when they're pregnant. The wife, when she gets pregnant, she cannot eat a lot. So make sure every single food that they consume or she consume is nutritious, See, most men don't know that. I didn't know this, So, if you late, like even one day, right? If you don't give your wife even one day, right, a nutritious food, and then she will react, like she will become grumpy, and then she will become, ah, it doesn't matter what you do, guys. As men, doesn't matter what you do. You can cheer her up, you can do, that's gonna work. Because the problem from inside. Okay. So, and then what would make it worse is she doesn't have enough sleep, because now she cannot sleep. As the tummy grows bigger, she will struggle to sleep. And you know what happens if people don't get enough sleep? They get depressed. So they get depressed, right? And then, it becomes more moody, more grumpy, and then, so most men don't know this, so they, they look for other women, and they said, oh, my wife is different now, she becomes terrible, you know, she's not the same anymore as she used to, she's not the same fun person anymore, you know. Yeah, so that's it. And then the baby is born, you know, and sucking her milk, and then still lack of sleep. Can you imagine, you know, how difficult, you know, it is to become a husband. You know, you have to think about this stuff, you know. See, that's why young men have to know this, you know. Young men, bachelors, you know, you guys have to understand this, what's going on, you know. And that's when the love died, you know, unfortunately. And then divorce, and then all these things, you know. I can tell you had a tough time as a husband. Yeah, Mickey. Have to think about, you know, when my wife was pregnant, you know, and she become grumpy. Okay, I said, what did you eat today? Honey, what did you eat today? You know. So many things husbands have to think of, you know. I guess that's my interpretation of a husband is the leader in the house, you know. Once you're able to do that, guys, and then, only then, your wife will do anything for you. Ah, your wife will do anything for you. You jump into the lake, she will jump with you in the lake. Yes, only then. She will stay by your side. In good time and not so good time. Yeah. All right, Uzbekistan, welcome. Uzbekistan. Okay, so your brother said that. Okay. Okay, welcome. You are a good husband. Oh, thank you, Mickey. That's what my wife said too. I deserve a certificate, Mickey, from the governor. Certificate of achievement. Guys, I'm gonna show you guys the egg here. See? So you can add some salt and sugar if you want. Okay, don't add too much sugar. And then this one. Husband of the month, Captain. Yeah, picture on the wall. Yep. And this is what the cup that my son gave me for my birthday. Yeah, this one here. So dad, this is for you. Okay, mom and I we bought this cup for you. This one here. So that's why, even though this cup is a little bit too small for my hands, but okay, you know, I use this one. Number one dad too. Yes, Mickey. I think that's another certificate that I think I deserve from the mayor. Mickey. Okay, welcome, Sadia. Yes, curry in a hurry. All right, the vegetable is ready. I'm gonna cook the egg. Tired of seeing those eggs. I love eggs, Sadia. Now you sounded like my aunt. Danny, you keep having eggs every day. You're gonna have boil on your skin. And Auntie Nika said, but Auntie Nika said, I like eggs. I'm craving for eggs every day. Mickey said feels cheated not being able. Yeah, come Mickey, join me here in this kitchen here. Can have everybody's invited here, guys. Okay, if you one day you come to my place in Taiwan, maybe, right? If I'm in Taiwan or Indonesia, you guys are welcome to visit me and have try this egg. Okay, Sadia. Start giving us also. I love eggs. Egg is number one. Children, the washing is done? Yeah? Let's see. Well done, washing machine. Yes, Mickey. Should ask around where does Deni live? Deni the villager. Oh, that guy. You mean that villager who used to ask silly questions, weird questions online? Yeah, guys. You know, I changed the Wi-Fi, right? I changed the Wi-Fi. Now it's YouTube algorithm doesn't like it, you know, so it becomes quiet. The live stream becomes more quiet now since I changed the Wi-Fi. I think YouTube algorithm says, this must be a new guy. Let's put him in the grade 1 class. Change your Wi-Fi. Or Indonesian said Wi-Fi. In my village, there are many people in my village, they don't know how to pronounce Wi-Fi, guys. So they said Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi. I said, oh no. Oh, we have Rick Ashley here. All right. Inactive. Rick Ashley. Never gonna give, never gonna give. Never gonna give you up. How about this one? How about change Rick Ashley into Red Hot Chili Peppers? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Oh, in Scotland, wifey is the missus. Oh, I see, Nikki. I see. Okay. My one of my professors when I was studying, she's from Scotland, from Dundee. She's from Dundee. Oh, you are in Dundee. Hey, what a small world. You're going to London. Are you allowed to drive there, Captain? Oh, wait. You are EU, right? So I guess you can drive to London. I envy you, Captain. A lot of people have to spend a lot of money to go to Paris, to London. Drive to Rome. You know, when I was working in Taiwan, right? One of Indonesians, he went to Paris. You know, he used that Schengen visa. You know, so he came back, right? He came back from Europe tours and hey, so I saw your pictures. You know, you went to France, Paris. You know, so how was it? And he said, oh, a lot of pickpockets there. A lot of I got scammed there. He said. I said what? Yeah, but he enjoys Switzerland. But he got scammed in Paris. I said, oh no. Said, yeah, that's not nice. Benidorm, like visiting England in Spain. Oh, okay. Yeah, Sadia, everybody wants to go to Paris. Except me. I think it's because good. They have good marketing. You know, that's why people want to go there. One of my students here, one of my students here, his family has a property in London, right? So, Mr. Deni, just came from UK. They stole our car there. So, what? They stole your car? Yeah. So did you call the police? No, no, we didn't call the police. Why? I said, oh, they're useless. Oh no. I'm hearing terrible stories here. Sadia said, you should visit countries where the foods are great. Yeah. Yes. Like Indonesia. Definitely. Okay. Foods in Indonesia, Even this lady, right? My one of my friends, she's from New Zealand, right? She said, okay, she's Indian heritage. She's from New Zealand, but she has Indian heritage. Even she said, Deni, Indonesian food is the most delicious food in the world. As a compliment, coming from an Indian heritage. Because India also has delicious food. Okay, Bangladesh number 3. Just kidding. Deni, we Dutch people just have the benefit that Europe is small and we are kind of in the center of it all. Philippine food is very nice too. Okay. Yeah, Pakistani food is also nice. That I love their. I tried Pakistani restaurant here once. I enjoy the lamb curry. Lamb curry, mutton curry. Pakistan people like spicy food. Whoa, then. I think for captains, Pakistani food is very spicy. Now, do they have an Indonesian restaurant there in Scotland, Mickey? I don't think so, right? There are not many Indonesians, in the Western countries, except in the Netherlands, I guess. And I'll tell you why. The reason, because we like we are scared going there, scared of we don't have rice over there. when first time when first time I got a job offer in Abu Dhabi, right? I was still working in Taiwan. So I went, I was in the mosque, and then I was talking with these regular people there from Jordan. I said, I'm worried. I said, why are you worried, Deni? Why are you worried, brother? I said, do they have rice over there? I said, no worry, Deni, don't worry, no problem. There we eat rice over there. People eat rice over there, no problem. I said, oh, I said, okay. That's, that's why. That's why you don't see many Indonesians there. Only a few Indonesians you will find in the Western countries. The Netherlands is the exception because of the history. But other than that, I don't think I don't think you will find many Indonesians. The most spice Captain had is Tabasco sauce. Tabasco sauce is level 1, Captain. Lots of Asian rice here. Oh, Asian supermarket. Yes, you see, Mickey. That's how little information that most Indonesians have. About Western countries or Europe. Thing. But it's okay. You know what? It might be a good thing right now because there's a lot of anti-immigrants sentiments, movements, out there right now. So I guess it's a good thing that there are not many Indonesians out there. We're safe. We're safe from being stoned. You have jasmine rice, glutinous rice, sushi rice. Oh, okay. I would like to visit Scotland and Netherlands one day. So pray for me. I have the opportunity to visit them. And the only thing I try Indonesian is noodles and diet supplements. Oh, yes. Yes, Captain. I hope I would like it. I'm just a little bit nervous. Right now, going to Netherlands or any Western countries right now because this media that's popping up on my YouTube is brainwashing me. We all have this bias, right? And then sometimes it's not real. It's not the truth. So my wife would like to visit maybe Eastern Europe. Netherlands very welcoming to Indonesian people. Oh, okay. I hope so. Hmm. You have Indonesian population. Oh, okay. Yes, they better be welcoming to Indonesians. After all, they gain their wealth. From looting from us. Sorry. What about South Asian population? Mm. Yes, Mickey. That's as far as I know, the only country in Western Europe that where many Indonesians are in the Netherlands. Yes. Hello, Bossy Woods. Yes. Huh? Hungry. Yeah, this food, like a fish, okay, vegetables, chicken heart, and all.
That's right.
Hmm? I don't know. That's a good question. I was like, what happened to this one?
Hey.
Yeah. Why not both? Yeah, bossy. Greedy bossy. Bossy and greedy, eh?
Is she bossy?
Mickey said, hello, children. Do, 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 do. Mhm. Uri Geller has been there. Who's Uri Geller?
I don't know. Never heard.
Hello, Danad. Welcome. Yes. It's not me, okay? I didn't bend the spoon, guys.
I did. I think
Mm.
it was very satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Mm. With my mind. Do, 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 do. I think mommy's here. Angry Muslim bending spoons. Ah, bossy. Bossy. If you don't like Muslims, okay, bossy, I have a secret for you. Share with you, okay, bossy. We have kryptonite. You know, the Muslims have kryptonite. I saw the video, on YouTube. There was a guy walking around with bacons, in UK, So they put bacons all over his shoulders, So if you walk around Muslim community, you can do the same, You put bacons on your clothes, like on your shoulders, The Muslims would, oh no, like, oh, we feel so weak. Yeah. Trust.
Bacon is not the Muslim kryptonite.
No. But that's what he said. The guy said, this is their kryptonite. So try that, bossy. You go to Muslim community, right? But just put bacons all over your shoulders. Like walk around, and then the Muslim will go, oh no, we feel so weak. They would die. Yeah, brutal. Yeah, they would die in Islam. Feel so weak. Or like that lady, the lady, I saw the lady carrying the what's the word? A boar's head, a boar's head, And then the interviewer said, I need to stay away from them, I need to keep them away from me, So you just walk around with boar's head, That's you should try it sometimes. So if you see one of your neighbors, a Muslim, just walk around with boar's head, they will like Superman, in front of kryptonite. You don't dislike Muslims. Oh, okay. It's okay. Even if you dislike Muslims, you're not the only one. Don't worry here. But you're still safe here, okay? I'm a Muslim villager, okay? So I know a lot of people don't like don't like Islam and Muslims, it's okay, you know. You're still safe here. As long as you don't insult, you know, it's okay. Oh, Danat, it says very clearly in the Bible, Danat. Yeah, I know. My Christian, some of my Christian friends told me that too, you know. But it's okay. You know. It's okay. You know, it's not my place, you know, to comment on that. Okay, it's okay. I have a teacher, you know, a Christian from the U.S. You know, the Christian, right? And she told me, she told my wife and I this story, you know. So her mom told her, you know, it's in the Bible, and she didn't believe her, you know. And then they looked up together and said, "Yeah, you're right." So, but again, you know what? I'm not gonna go further. Okay, as a Muslim guy, I don't think it's my place to comment on what Christians can eat, not eat. You know, just I leave it to you guys, Christians. Okay, you guys can discuss about that. I'm not gonna interfere. So, to my Muslim brothers here, okay, don't go too much further, okay, on that topic. Let the Christians discuss that amongst themselves, okay. It's okay to remind them now and then, but I think that's it, okay. Because after all, this is not a debate live stream, you know. Yes, because I'm the boss of the pool. Welcome, Apple. How are you? How are you, Apple? And Danat, how are you? How was your day? What did you do today? Where did you go? What did you eat? What is your plan? Okay, Apple. Okay, good. No plan. Okay. Danat's plan is making a plan, yes? I forgot, where are you from again, Danat? Like computer games. Oh, I see. From Pakistan. Oh, I see. Okay. Computer games. Yeah, speaking of computer games, I'm gonna miss my PlayStation 5. Bossy said, doesn't God have a plan for everyone? Bossy, I thought you don't believe in God. Why you suddenly bring God here, Bossy? Do you believe you said you don't believe there is a God, right? So why suddenly you believe in God and you said God has a plan for everyone? Make up your mind, Bossy. You believe or you don't believe or you're not sure? I believe. Every time Bossy comes and he always brings up the topic of God. And he reminds everybody he doesn't believe in God. But he always brings up the topic God again, you know. Are you not sure, Bossy? What happened to your PS5? Well, my PS5, nothing happened, Dana. It's just I have to sell it, you know, because I'm flying to Taiwan next month. Okay, so I have to sell it. I feel sad, though. Take it with you. Yes, Donut, but you know, I need the money. I would love to take it with you, with me actually. Maybe one, and then maybe I can, yeah, if I sell it now, it's okay. One day I can work again and can buy a new PlayStation 5 again in Taiwan. It's only worldly things. It's only worldly things. I told my kids, my kids are sad. And I tell my kids, it's only worldly things, guys. It's okay. Don't be too attached too much to worldly things, okay? It's only dunya. Do, 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 do. Okay, boss, said, I think God is man-made. The word God is invented by man to identify, but I think God is just logical, the existence of God. I think is a logical thing explaining the existence. It's the most logical conclusion. There is God. Logical. But that's just me. Cut the eggs, guys. Okay. On cause, first cause logic doesn't work. It's actually very logical. Your whole family members gonna shift to Taiwan? Yes, Sadia. Yes. Gonna move to Taiwan. Well, bossy, if you're interested, I don't mind sharing with you the longer version of that if you willing to listen. What you gonna do in Taiwan? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, Danat? I'm gonna find work, over there, teaching. My wife has a job offer there, uh, and then yeah, I have to prepare. The house first. Okay. All right. Yes, please, Deni. Oh, okay, bossy. Then in that case, I will spend time to explain to you. Okay, bossy. You're going to cut? Yeah, Danat. I'm looking. Well, don't remind me, Danat. We found somebody who's willing to take care of our cats here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Can I put on the filter, guys? Let me check. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's see. All right. Is this okay? Is it hurting your eyes, guys? Yeah, very sad. They're part of family. So Mickey said, sorry, then he just had to correct you and truth about the Bible. Okay, Mickey. Yeah, sure, no problem, Mickey. Is it hurting your eyes, guys? Beauty filter. Yes, beauty filter. Beauty and the Beast. This is the Beast filter, I guess. Yeah, Sadia, I would love to take our cats with us, but it's expensive, Okay, now, bossy, okay? All right, Bossy. You said that you don't mind hearing me yapping about the proof of God. Okay, Bossy. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the physics. Okay, the physics. Okay, I think it's easier, right? Oh, you wanna ask question first? Okay, go ahead, Bossy. Okay, so you wanna ask question first? Okay, go ahead. I'm listening. I'm reading. I'm sorry. Do 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 do. Okay, Apple, he just said Deuteronomy, don't eat pork since pigs have divided hooves. They do not chew their cud, don't even. Okay. Oh, as I speak. Oh, I see, bossy. So, okay then. All right then. So, all right. So, as I speak, then you can ask question. Okay, okay. All right. So, I have 2 points, okay, from the physics point of view, okay, bossy, and from because I'm a Muslim, okay, and is it okay if I show you from the Quranic version, okay, proof of God, okay? I hope you don't mind, bossy, okay, and then see if it makes sense to you, okay, and you can be the judge, okay, if it makes sense, okay, all right, all right. So from the physics point of view first, okay. So from the physics point of view, okay, my first point is the modern physics, okay, actually give us clues that a creator, right, is logical necessity, bossy, okay, yeah. And so my first point is that the universe had a beginning, that I think what they call it in the physics, so they call the BGV theorem. Okay, let's call it that. Okay, the universe had a beginning based on the BGV theorem. So so we cannot claim, right, the universe, okay, existed forever. Okay. Okay, so based on the BGV is not an English word. Borde Guth Vilakin. Okay, I don't know. I cannot pronounce it properly, guys. Borde Guth Vilakin theorem. Okay. Based on that theory, right? So mathematically, okay, the theory shows that mathematically, they prove that any expanding cosmic structure, okay, any expanding cosmic structure must have an absolute pass boundary or a beginning. Okay, so any expanding cosmic structure must have an absolute pass boundary. In other words, it must have a beginning. That theory actually was out in 2003. Okay. All right, so that's my first point, okay? And then the second point, okay, there's this thing called the rule of contingency, bossy, the rule of contingency. Okay, so bossy said the universe expanded, but did universe begin before that? Yeah, it had a beginning, it's any, like I said earlier, yeah? So any expanding cosmic structure had a beginning, okay? Okay, I think, are we okay with this, bossy? Yes. I mean, I'm not saying that. Okay, it's not me saying that. This is the called BGV theorem. Okay, Board Guth Vlenkin theorem. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can Google it. Okay, if you want. Okay, it's in 2003. Okay, basically. Right. So next one. Which scientist says it began? It had a beginning. Okay, you can Google it. Okay, but I'm just trying to make it as simple as possible, bossy. Because this is not a science forum, but I like to make it as simple because I'm a villager. I need to make sure that I say things that is understandable by fellow villagers. Okay. All right, so it had a beginning. Okay, so the universe had a beginning. Okay, that is already a theory now. It's not a hypothesis. Okay. All right, can I continue, Bossy? Okay, science doesn't know if Deni is what happened. Science already know. Okay, it has a beginning, and it's mathematically proves that it's mathematically proven. Okay, you disagree. Oh, okay, then I'm sorry. Then you can disagree with those scientists. Okay, but I'm saying that try to Google BGV theory. Okay, so you don't have to argue with me. Okay, Bossy, you can argue with those scientists. It's
What
fine.
about inks?
All right. Right, can I continue? Why so blue? Yeah, I'm blue. All right, next. So everything in the cosmos, right, Bossy, is dependent. Okay, everything in the cosmos is dependent or contingent. They said it, like a rock, a star, So a chain of dependent physical things cannot create itself. Okay, a chain, okay, of a dependent physical things cannot create itself. So it depends. It demands. I'm sorry. It demands an independent uncaused first cause. That's in theology is called God. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's from the physics point of view. Okay. Yes, yes. You Google it's a math theory, not the physics fact. Right, but I'm trying to tell you, Bossy, that I'm trying to give you points by points, that will add up into the proof that there has to be the first cause. Okay, uncaused first cause. Okay. All right. So can I finish my point first then, Bossy? All right. So that's the thing. This is why I said it's logical, right? Is the most logical thing to conclude that there has to be a creator, because like I said earlier, the universe had a beginning. Okay. Any expanding cosmic structure must have an absolute past boundary. It means it must have a beginning. And even my cat agrees with me. Okay. All right. Well, the BGV theorem is firmly established mathematically. It's physical component. That's why I need to add more. Besides the BGV, BGV is not the ultimate proof, Bossy. Okay, but it leads to the possibility that there has to be a creator. The BGV is not my ultimate proof. Okay, this I need to add all these things together to show you that there has to be logically there has to be a creator. Okay, I hope if it does it make sense what I said, Bossy. All right, can I continue? Right. All right, so yeah, so based on BGV, right, any expanding cosmic structure must have an absolute past boundary or a beginning. Okay, right, and then now the rule of contingency. Okay, so a chain. So everything in cosmos, okay, is dependent, or contingent. So like a rock, a star, so a chain of dependent physical things cannot create itself. So it requires an independent uncaused first cause outside of physics to start and hold it in existence. Okay, That's why, from Islamic perspective, God is the creator, but also maintain the existence. Okay. All right. So that's another point. Another point. Okay. To add to that. Okay, bossy. Um, there's one of the viewers actually, she was agnostic before. Okay. So she was actually, she asked me to search for, it's called the block universe theory, the block universe theory. So Einstein's relativity, okay, it says that based on Einstein's relativity, it says that the past, present, and future all exist simultaneously, like a rigid 4D geometric block. So the block, cannot design its own mathematical values, or dimensions. So the block requires a timeless designer, timeless author, outside the block to sustain every coordinate of reality. So that's from the physics point of view, Now I'm gonna share with you from the Quranic perspective, okay? Because I'm a Muslim, so I think I have I have a credential to share from Islamic perspective, okay, bossy. So once science proves that the universe had a beginning, okay, the Quran, okay, from Islamic perspective here, okay, guys, please, the context is from Islamic perspective. The Quran acts as the proof of who caused it, okay, because science shows that the universe had a beginning. The Quran tells us who caused that, who caused the beginning, okay. So 1,400 years ago, okay, during that time, people thought that the universe was eternal, the universe was eternal, made of myths, but the Quran accurately described the Big Bang. Okay, because in the Quran, I'm gonna read the translation, okay. So have those who disbelieved not considered that the heavens and the earth were a joint entity, and we separated them. Okay, so heaven and earth used to be one. Okay, but it was separated. So that verse, okay, describes a singular mass, totally fused together, that was violently split apart. Okay, so and then another point from Quranic perspective, okay, the expanding universe. See, until 1920s, bossy, okay, modern science believed that the universe was static, universe just static, like that, just like that, But 1,400 years ago, the Quran stated that, okay, I'm reading the translation here. The Quran stated that the heaven we constructed with strength, and indeed we are its expander. So it's expand. It shows that God expanding the universe, and the heaven. All right. So and then the last point from the Quran, right? From the embryology perspective, okay, bossy. So the Quran bypassed all the bizarre medical errors of the ancient Greeks and Egyptians, bossy. It outlined embryonic development phase. It outlined embryonic development phase by phase. describing the embryo as an alaqah, or leech-like clinging entity, and mukkah, or chewed lump, and then it accurately noted that the bone framework formed its identity right before the muscle tissue moves to cloth. So there was a book. There was an author, and there's a scientist. Okay, sorry, not author. There's a scientist from Canada. His name is Dr. Keith Moore. He was actually stunned. When he found this out. From the Quran, like, because he said that microscopes didn't exist until many centuries later. But yet, these descriptions in the Quran was detailed. So, and so my point is, okay, my other point, the universe, okay, my question is, okay, did the universe, it's not my point, okay, so there are three questions, basically, three questions that we need to, from the Quranic perspective, right? The translation is, were they created by nothing, okay, or were they creators of themselves, or did they create the heavens and the earth? Rather, they are not certain. Okay, that's what the Quran said. So the Quran stating that were they created by nothing, or were they the creators of themselves? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Rather, they are not certain. That's what the Quran said. Chapter At-Tur. Okay, so there are three questions actually, or three logical tests that we can actually ask each other. Did the universe pop out of absolute nothing? Okay, that's the question, Bossy. Did the universe pop out of absolute nothing? So the answer is no, okay, because out of nothing, nothing comes. Okay, and then the second question, did the universe create itself? Okay, did the universe create itself? And the answer should be no, because to create yourself, you have to exist before you exist, which is a logical contradiction, Bossy. Okay. Now, the third question is, did an uncaused, timeless creator make it? This is the only rational option that we have, because look, I'm gonna use an analogy here. If you find a smartphone in the desert, okay, Bossy, and then you don't say the sand and wind, accidentally built it over billions of years, right? You know it has an engineer, it has a designer, because the cell phone has highly organized structure, and coded information, right? So the universe is like the physical smartphone, and the Quran is the code running inside it. Both point to the exact same divine engineer. All right, I hope that Deni meets the ultimate boss for Cosmos Topics, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't. The honest answer is no one knows. Yeah, Bossy, no one knows. Just exactly what the Quran say, Bossy. The Quran says that were they created by nothing, or were they the creators of themselves? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Rather, they are not certain, you see. So you have proven Quran was correct, Bossy. You're making assumptions. not known by science. Bossy, I'm just summarizing all this, all this. Hmm. Some people say existence is hologram. Yeah, well, some people said. People say different things. All right. Yeah. So that was the look. You don't have to believe me, okay, Bossy. I'm just sharing with you my view, okay. And if you don't believe me, it's okay. I have done my part, which is delivering the message. I'm not here to change people's heart. This is not why I go live stream. It's beyond me, guys. do, 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 do. Start dakwah stream dah. Sorry. I don't have the strength for that dakwah stream, Sadia. People say mean things. Once you say that you are a Muslim, they're starting to say all these mean things, because the things they say, starting to say things that they don't wanna, they couldn't say in the real life, But now they have the keyboards, they feel safe saying horrible things. I don't have the strength for that, so I'm just yappity yap here. You're making assumption. Just do backflips like I show speed. Yes. So Bossy, basically, right? Those are not mean things, Deni. Those are just facts with they don't want to listen. Yes, but you know what, Sadia, I use this platform, if to clarify things, any misconception about Islam, and I do my best to clarify that if I can, if I could, that's all, So Bossy, basically, right? You have to test your logic here, okay? So the logic here is tested. Did the universe pop out of absolute nothing? Okay. So the logical answer should be no, okay? Because out of nothing comes out of nothing, Okay. So, and then the second question, so did the universe create itself, right? Did the universe create itself? And then the logical answer should be no, the universe did not create itself, because to create yourself, you have to exist before you exist. That is logical contradiction, right? So the only logical, this is why I said the only logical explanation is the uncaused, timeless creator, okay, made the universe. The only rational option left, okay. Wow, even my cat said, yes, yes. Do, 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 do. See, this is why in Islam, okay, Bossy, there's one more thing. In Islam, God is not a man. God is not a woman. God is different from the creation, God is not like an old man, watching you from behind the cloud, an invisible old man looking at you from behind the cloud. What is Deni doing today? What did Deni eat today? No. You see, because this is a different being, all powerful, that sustain existence. Bossy is Bossy. You didn't. You're playing with words now. This is typically my atheist friends, and then they're starting to play with words, But logic. We have to use simple logic, bossy. Simple logic. Did the universe pop out of absolute nothing? Okay, that is the simple. It's very simple, children, because the concept of God should be able to be explained to villagers like me. Don't use big words. The concept of God existence should be able to be presented and understood by simple villagers like me. Okay, I'm saying, okay, did the universe pop out of absolute nothing, bossy? And I said, again, no. Couldn't be, Because, like I said again and again, out of nothing, nothing comes. So, another question should be, did the universe create itself, bossy? Logically, no, it did not create itself, because to create yourself, you have to exist before you exist. That doesn't make sense. That is a logical contradiction. Okay, so this is a simple logic. This should be okay. So the only explanation that is left is there is an uncaused and timeless creator. Okay, this only rational option left standing is there is an uncaused, timeless creator. In theology, we call it God. Harshad, love you, love you, love you. Fine. All right. So, but you know what, bossy, don't listen to this villager. Okay. The only honest answer is no one knows. Yeah, no one knows, but we also have to use our logic, bossy. We also have to use our logic. Okay. Come on. This is why in the Quran, right? In the Quran, that surely this is the way of life for people who think and ponder. Did God appear out of nothing? Eoy Pilipinas! ¿Cómo está? Kamusta po? How are you? Did God appear out of nothing? Wait. So, do you agree with me, bossy, that the universe could not pop out of absolute nothing, because nothing out of nothing comes, right? I hope you agree with me. Guys, am I making sense? I'm just worried that what I'm saying is not making any sense whatsoever. Am I making sense here, or I'm just concerned now. Like what I'm saying is, because I'm a villager, guys. So sometimes villagers say things that don't make sense. Am I making sense here, guys? Oh, okay. Captain didn't follow the convoy. It's okay then. All right. Well, I guess you make too many assumptions in your logic. It's logic, bossy. Am I wrong thinking like that? Well, bossy. Oh, it's impossible to argue with someone who's bozo, Deni. Okay then. Well, you know what? It's okay, bossy. You know what? You don't have to believe me. So I'm not here to change your heart. Okay, I'm here to just deliver the message. Okay, that there is a God. That's it. And then you don't have to believe me. Come on, about the messengers in the past. A lot of people didn't believe them either. So who am I? In comparison to the messengers. It's okay. All right. All right, so yeah, so okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay, bossy, we finish this conversation. Okay, we move on. Okay, it's okay. At least you have heard my view, and then I have read your view. Okay. Hold on, guys. I have a phone call here. Hello. Oh, okay, Miss call. All right, Sadia and Bossy. Okay, enough. Okay, let's talk about something else. Okay, let's talk about the weather, guys. Okay, let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about the cats. Don't show us the inside of your. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. Bro avoids me. You know why? What? Who avoids you? How? Vaid or Manzoor? Okay. Okay. Hello, Tristan. Sorry, guys. I was just busy. Wow, very expensive day for you, Captain. Yes. Whatever it takes, Captain. Whatever it takes. You do whatever it takes, Captain. Reach that goal. Okay, your logic needs some work. Okay, bossy. Okay, fine. Yes. Yes. The background. Oh, even my cat said. Yes, guys. I was talking about marriage life earlier. Okay, enough about marriage life. Happiness or peace? Bro, tell me how much probability is in the fact that universe is stable with such precise balanced ecosystem. What makes you just believe that it is all entropy? Okay, two boots. Oh, okay. Order. Yeah. Deja vu. Bossy. Okay, I think Bossy. I googled the syllogism here. Oh, how do you pronounce it? Syllogism or syllogism? Syllogism, yeah. So I'll go now. So see you again in your next live stream. Okay. Thank you, Tristan. Yes. Hello, Nana. Nana banana. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, syllogism or syllogism. Yeah, in syllogism, okay, I read the syllogism is actually an argument. Okay, what is it? That a major premise, a minor premise, and a conclusion. This is actually they use this to what's the word? They use this to argue, okay, against the existence of God. So yeah, so okay, bossy syllogism is premise, conclusion. All right. So in syllogism, okay, I see that. Okay, I'm trying to make it simple. Okay. Premise one: everything that exists has a cause. Okay, that's syllogism, right? Premise one, right, bossy? Everything that exists has a cause. Okay, that's from a syllogism perspective, right? And premise two, God exists. Okay, so the conclusion of syllogism is, well, therefore, God must have a cause, right? That's syllogism. Premise one, everything that exists has a cause. Okay, premise two, God exists. So the conclusion, therefore, God must have a cause. Right, Bossy? Am I right or am I right? Yes. So, right, you just want to argue about everything. I already explained to you syllogism, and then you want to argue with this. You know what? You're not seeking for truth here. You just want to have a debate. All right. So basically, here's the thing. Okay, this is the error of that view. Okay, Bossy, Islam. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I have to say it from Islamic perspective. Okay, guys, because I'm a Muslim villager. So Islam and modern physics do not say everything that exists has a cause. No. Okay. The scientific law, okay, the correct one is everything that begins to exist has a cause. Okay. Everything that begins to exist has a cause. Okay. Now, the universe had a beginning. Okay. This is already proven. So, therefore, the universe needs a cause. Okay. Now, from Islamic perspective, God, by definition, is eternal and never had a beginning. Okay. God is the uncaused first cause. Yeah, my cat said, yes. So therefore, the conclusion of that what is it called? Syllogism, okay, falls or fails because, hey, I'm saying something important here. So, okay, because God doesn't fit into the category of things that begin to exist. But see, okay, because God is the baseline of reality. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Saying God exists and did not exist is a faith claim. We don't know if the universe had a beginning. We know the universe had a beginning. I tell you many times, bossy. Okay. Do, 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 do. So, bossy, okay. Okay, this is a. Okay, I bet no one told you about this, bossy. Okay, and you know what? The Quran actually used flawless logical syllogism. 1,400 years ago, bossy. Okay, I bet no one told you about this. Okay, because guys, I'm sorry, guys. I have to use this Quran because I'm a Muslim villager, so I use this. My point. I used Quran as to show my points. So. So in the Quran, there's a chapter Atur. Yeah, the name of the chapter Atur. Okay. So premise one. Okay, remember premise. Okay, and then conclusion. Okay. So premise one. Okay, bossy. From Quranic perspective. Okay, the universe exists, and it had a beginning. This is from the Quranic perspective. Okay, the universe exists, and it had a beginning. Okay, premise two. Okay, things that begin to exist must either come from absolute nothing, okay, or create themselves, or be created by something else that is uncaused. See, let me repeat that again. So, premise two, right? Things that begin to exist must either come from absolute nothing, okay, or create themselves, okay, or be created by something else that is uncaused. Well, option one is impossible, scientific impossibility, because nothing comes from nothing. Okay, so option two is a logical absurdity. Okay, the universe create themselves, because you cannot exist before you exist to create yourself. That's absurdity, bossy. So, therefore, the conclusion is the universe was created by an uncaused eternal creator. Okay, now, in theology, it's called God. So, that's why I say, bossy, this is logical conclusion. Logical conclusion. So, that was actually a logical syllogism in the Quran, by the way, from the Quranic perspective. Okay. I'm hungry. All this talk about God makes me hungry, guys. Bossy, can we move on to a different subject? You are going around and around here. You're trying to prove me wrong, But I try my best to be as logical as possible here, Bossy. Can I move on to the next topic, Bossy? Okay, it's okay. You don't have to believe me, Bossy. It's okay. No, as long as I deliver the message. I have done my task. Deliver the message to Bossy. Bossy, it's not coincidence. I'm just saying you. It's not coincidence. You landed on my live stream. And you keep asking this. You keep making comments about God, God this, God this, God that. So maybe, maybe this conversation is not coincidence, Bossy. Maybe this conversation is not coincidence. You know, maybe, just maybe. Do, 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 do. But okay, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to scroll down here. All right, let me see. Okay, well, should I scroll up? I'm hungry, guys. Looking for a bit green round the jewels, Deni. Yes, Mickey. Deni, science says the universe began from a hot, dense state, not if that had a beginning. You just said the word began, Bossy. No, the science doesn't say universe had a beginning. Tale said everything is made of water hundreds of years before the Quran. You're making assumptions based on your belief. All right, okay, so move on. All right, okay. Thank you, Bossy. I'm hungry now. YouTube, yes.
Why don't you eat on camera?
Mm.
Because he will do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, you're right. But I don't know.
With that, you know how your thumbnail is like his dead hand, but you're holding something stupid?
Mm-hmm.
But then when you're in live, you're not being dead hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
All right, Bossy, it's okay. You know what? I'm not here to, like I said many times, right, guys? I'm not here to change people's heart.
You're just here to give the answer.
I'm just here to, share answer. It's okay. What's with the night vision? Yes, JD. Bzzz, the predators. POV. My cat's starting to fight with each other. Disco Deni, Disco Inferno Mickey. I forgot to cook the chicken gizzard, guys. Ta-da! Chicken gizzard. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the filter. Okay, guys, the filter is. Yeah. Oh no! I look like me again. Try a beauty filter. Yes, Mickey. I'm gonna put the beauty filter. Put on makeup first, lipstick, and then shock everybody in mind. Oh no! Got a cooking filter, Apple. My cat is harassing me with the sound. Walk, 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 walk. Do. Yeah. Yeah, because the cat said, "Don't listen to that villager. He's talking nonsense." or the cat is saying, You're wasting your time. He will not believe you. Huh? I will call. I need to call them again in the afternoon because they prefer to come in the afternoon. It's too hot during the day. It's okay. You know what, guys? Uh, it's as long as from my point of view, I share my view. Okay, you know, deliver the message. That's the thing. Deliver. That's it. Our job is just deliver the message. It's beyond us to change people's heart. Okay. Even messengers of God couldn't change people's heart. Who are we? But, like I also said in my other video, deliver the message with wisdom. With wisdom. Ding, 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 wisdom. Ding, 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 ding. I don't expect anybody, okay, to change their mind. Having after having a 5 seconds conversation with me, that would be illogical. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's okay, and it's alright. I mean, come on. People have their beliefs, for 20 years, 40 years. Some people have belief in 50 years. And it's not fair to expect them to change their mind in 5 seconds or even 20 seconds after having conversation with you. Right? You agree with me, guys? Or am I just being weird again? Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna cook the chicken gizzards, guys. You know what? This chicken gizzard is calling. Deni, I see these types of people on other stream debating. Believe me, they are good at frying people's brain. Yes, Adia, because I know. They like to play twist words there, and then they like to They just want to have a debate. That's it. Just a debate. But Sadia, it's okay. That's why I told people, if you guys want to have a debate, I give up, guys. Debaters, you guys win. You guys are too strong for me. I'm not here to debate you guys. But I don't mind sharing my view, if you want to listen. And Bossy was kind enough to, to say, okay, I'll listen to you. Please. He was kind enough to give me a chance to share my view. So, okay. And he asked if he can ask questions, as I speak. So, okay, sure. I keep having this phone call. Yeah. I saw the debate live stream, Sadia, Christian versus atheist debate. Oh no, it's brutal. It's brutal, guys. Ooh. Atheist versus everybody live stream debate. That's brutal. This old helmet said, "Do you care about whether or not your beliefs are true?" Of course I care. Of course I care. That's why in Islam, right? The Quran stated that if you receive news, you have to check. So even the Quran, we are told to double check the source, and the Quran even actually has a challenge, Imagine that challenge. If you don't believe, There are some tests. If you don't believe that this is coming from your God, test it. Put it into the test. So that's why I said, okay, you know what? Yeah, I've put it into the test, and then I made my conclusion. Uh, and Apple said, just present the evidence up to them to accept it or not. Yes, Apple. There you go. So exactly, Apple. Yes, I couldn't say it better. Yes. I mean, we cannot change people's heart. We cannot change people's heart. As long as I don't mock people's deity, other people's deity, because in the Quran, the Muslims are forbid to mock other people's deity. All right, which supernatural claim have you tested and validated? Oh no, here we go again, old Helmut. I'm not okay. You know what? I just had this conversation about a few minutes ago, old Helmut. I think Bossy is inviting his group here, coming here, the atheist group. I'm hungry. Okay, this old Helmut. I just finished all this yapping about the existence of God. Uh, as a logical conclusion. But I'm hungry now. Can we do it again in another live stream? Okay, old Helmet. How about that? Yeah, I probably enjoy. I'm hungry here, and then the chicken gizzard is waiting for me. Yeah. Captain. Okay, Bossy. Well, next time, Bossy. Okay, we talk about it again next time, Bossy. Okay? I'm too hungry right now. I'm too hungry. I need to cook the chicken gizzards here. Chicken gizzards. By the way, I don't normally go live stream this long, guys. Mutton curry.
Dad, did they come yet with the
I'll call them.
screen door and the drain
I'll
and
call
the
them
remaining
yeah.
queries?
Because it's too hard for them to come today.
Okay, I'm just asking. Please
Hmm.
do for, and the bird balcony, okay?
Any news from that place?
Which one?
Ajman?
No, nothing. Not a word. They don't come back to me. I'm out of here. Mr. Suleiman, he said to me, he already signed his contract with Northgate. However, he has another option with Fujairah.
Oh, nice.
So he's waiting on the Fujairah if they can give him a bit off.
Okay.
So that's actually good to hear.
I'm gonna fly this business.
But he said when he thinks of Northgate as being Khali Wali.
What is Haliwali?
Khali Wali, never mind.
Oh, I see.
Khali Wali, don't worry about it. They don't
Khali
offer
Wali.
him more.
I see.
He teaches math and physics, you know that.
Mm-hmm. You need to do. Do I need to scroll up, guys? No need, right? Nothing important. Nothing important. Epal Hijau used to live in Singapore. Very stressful place to live. I think the oil is ready, guys. Oil is ready. Oil is ready. All right, let's see. All right, okay. How Vaid? How Vaid? Just a kind reminder for you, how Vaid. Okay. If you are Muslim, okay, Muslim brother, okay, it's a kind reminder. In the Quran, there is no compulsory in religion. No compulsory in beliefs. And our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said we must avoid debate. Okay, avoid debate. You can have discussion, but avoid debate. Right? So it's a kind reminder. Yes. Okay. So if Bossy doesn't accept it, it's okay. We have delivered the message. Okay, you have delivered the message here. I saw your poems there. That's good. Okay, that's enough. You don't have to debate. Because debate is like the intention becomes we destroy other people's argument. Okay, you want to be the last one to say things. Discussion is you seek for truth. Different, just a different intention. It's okay. Thank you, Halvait. Yes. You want teriyaki? Teriyaki sauce?
Up here, what's your name?
Teriyaki sauce gizzards.
Ah, gotcha.
You want chili?
Yeah, the Chinese ones, the English ones with the chili.
Oh, you had it already? Okay,
It's
this is for
really
you.
nice with the chili.
Ooh, doo, doo, doo.
Looking for matcha.
Da, da, da. Hello, sauce. Peace. Ah, sauce choose peace.
Give me matcha. I need this one.
Let's see. Bengali has beautiful eyes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful eyes. Do 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 do. Deni uses Texan sharpshooter logical fallacy. Do do do. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Boss, boss. Boss. You know, in Indonesia, we go, boss, boss, boss. Can I borrow some money, boss? Do do do. Do 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 do. Sadia is taking some course. Sadia is taking major on travel and tourism. Yeah, because Sadia wants to travel and wants to be a tourist. That's why she's taking travel and tourism. Because I also want to take travel and tourism, So I like to travel. And I want to be a tourist. Yeah. Today's cooking is taking longer than usual, guys, because of distraction. I usually cook in the morning. Oh, okay, nothing important. I'm not gonna scroll up, guys. Okay. Ah. Boss is atheist fanatics. Atheist extremists. Sorry, just kidding, bossy. Well, actually, I wasn't kidding. You were showing the symptoms, you know. But it's okay, bossy. You're still safe here. Don't worry, okay? You're still safe here, bossy. No worries, okay? This place is safe for everybody. Got Indonesian name, Apple said, born in Indonesia, moved around the world, currently lives in Ankara, next more, even maybe Middle East. Yeah. Just don't be a teacher here, okay? Apple Hijau, you can be anything here in the Middle East. Just don't be a teacher. I am hungry, 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 hungry. Okay. We only need to do Deni do back flips. Yeah. You know the back flips is the. I saw some Indian content creators do the backflips, in front of the girls. I think it's the what is the happening there. Have you guys watched that? And then he backflip. Oh no, Epa. With the right price, I can do backflip. Yeah. Mickey can stand 10 Indonesian dollars. Oh no! Guys, I'm hungry. All right, thanks, Captain. Right. Happiness and peace are the same thing, Moving said. What if it's not? Don't believe you can have one without the other. I think, all right. Well, I have my view about that. Do you want to hear my opinion about that, guys? Happiness and peace. Happiness depends on external factor. Depends on the external situation. modern world teaches us to pursue happiness. Right. Peace, you isolate yourself from the external noise. Isolate your heart from external noise. Find peace. So you can find peace in good times and hardship. During hardship as well. Guys, I'm gonna eat, okay? I'm gonna finish the live stream, guys. Alright, thank you everyone for keeping me company here in this kitchen, guys. I enjoy this live stream, but there's something to do. Okay, I have something to do. I have classes to teach. Oh yeah, what is it? How? Wait, okay, what is it? How? Yes, no problem, Mickey. Yes. Okay, I'll wait for you. How? What is it? You want to say something? Okay then, let it go. Alright then. Okay, so guys, I'll see you in the next live stream. Okay, I'm gonna give you the greetings of peace from this Indonesian villager. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Peace to everyone. Okay. All right. Bye bye.